All right. Hello, everyone. This is Paolo Marquez. I'm the head of internal audit here at Trustero. I wanted to talk to you guys today about issues management. So, what is issues management and why is it important to GRC? Right. So, issues management is essentially when we start looking at any compliance gaps, any control failures, any IT risks that we may have, and then trying to determine how we're going to resolve those particular failures or issues. Normally, the way this works in the old legacy way is we would talk to multiple control owners, multiple subject matter experts, validate the issue, triage the issue, determine what the due dates are, determine how we're going to resolve the gaps, and so on and so forth. So you get the picture. Normally, it's a whole process. It takes a long time. It's very tedious. There's multiple individuals involved. However, in today's day and age with our technology, particularly AI technology, you can make it so much more easier. So think about this. If you have all your GRC data flowing into a singular platform, such as Trustero, and the Trustero AI will go ahead and synthesize those issues for you, create a playbook for you, and then help suggest some ways to resolve and fix those issues. Wouldn't that make your life easier as a GRC practitioner? So let me show you what that looks like inside Trustero. So what you see in front of you is again our Trustero intelligence. And what this is your gateway to having a conversation with your Trustero AI. And as I said, one way to demonstrate to you how AI can make your life easier when you're trying to resolve issues is to use AI and the GRC context that's fed into it. Because, like every other AI, to make it very effective, you need three things, right? You need the AI guardrails, you need the context, and you need the prompt. The guardrails, we've taken care of that for you. Here at Trustero, we engineer and we innovate on the back end, so you don't have to worry about it. The context here is the GRC data itself, right? So when you connect your integrations, when you upload your manual screenshots, your configurations, upload your policies, etc., that is the context. And the prompt here exactly is what I'll be showing you here through an issue management playbook. So the scene here is essentially we're asking the AI to analyze the latest IT risk issues and create a table for the top 10 identified gaps. This is important because the first step of issue management is identifying what your issues are. In this case, we've outlined the first 10 top 10 IT risk issues. And then on the second prompt, we're asking the AI to say, highlight anything that could get us in trouble, right? What could get us fined or called out in the next audit? And so the AI again looks at your GRC data and determines based on what I'm seeing from FFIEC as well as NCUA and comparing it against your risk register here, these are the details of what could get you in trouble for your next audit. And I would say so myself, this is pretty effective because we want to make sure that we are prioritizing and categorizing issues properly so that we can create a management action plan for it. And so that said, the third step here is okay, let's create a remediation plan for the five highest risk open issues with clear owners, due dates, and resource needs. And so once again, the AI looks at the GRC context that you've provided it and saying, hey, here's the remediation plan for unauthorized data access. The owner would be your IAM security team. I would say close this within 30 days and then you need to implement strict RBAC, enforce MFA for admin access, etc. So it simplifies it for you so that it's easier to read and follow as opposed to managing unstructured, cluttered data. And this is pretty effective, I would say so, because this is something that I can literally just copy and paste to my Jira ticket or my ServiceNow ticket and then manage it from there. And so the last piece here is I want some predictive analytics, right? And this is optional, but just for me, my purposes, because I have AI at my disposal, I say, hey, Trustero AI predict which open issues are most likely to result in audit findings next quarter. And so it gives me 5 critical risk issues based on these sources. And it tells me, okay, in order to prepare for next quarter, be on the lookout for these key issues. And so I would say overall, that has a huge key advantage and a huge value add because, again, in the past, issue management as a process is very traditional, very hard, very tedious. When I was at Yahoo myself, the whole issue management process took anywhere between a couple months to a full quarter, and that takes a long time. The process that I just demonstrated to you took me about an hour. And again, given the right guardrails, the right context, and the right prompts, you'll be able to do this and deliver really good results as an outcome. And again, AI makes issue management easier because it enables you to have proper logging, proper smart categorization and prioritization, instant remediation planning, real-time tracking and alerting for this, and then essentially predictive risk analysis as well. So you get speed, accuracy, consistency, visibility, efficiency all in one. There you have it, issue management in a nutshell with Trustero AI. Hope you enjoyed.